I came to ask you, how much of your life do you own? How much of your life do you own? You see, there are a lot of people living today, but they don't own their lives. Again, how much of your life do you own? Until you find an answer to this, you are not free. Do you own your time? Do you own your mind? Do you own your emotions? Do you own your relationship? Let's get into it. You see, according to the Bible, just before God created us, this is what he said. He said, let us create man in our own image. Let us create man in our own image. Which image is he talking about? God was talking as a creator. He had just finished creating the land, the earth, the sea, the waters, the trees, animals, everything. He had just finished creating all that. And he said, let us create man in our own image, in the image of a creator, right? Okay, so God created us to be creators because we are in the image of him. So if God is a creator, that means we are creators. And when he created us, he gave us this earth. This earth was specifically built for creators. So those who are making it today are people who are doing creativity, people who are creating, people who are making the intentions of God to come through. As simple as that. So this earth is for creators. So every successful person that you have seen on this planet has either created something new or created something out of what is already existing, or has leveraged on the creativities of another person. Three kind of people we have in this world. You see, we have people who are creating something new. They are bringing new inventions. They are bringing new ideas, things that are completely new on this surface, right? And we have people who are creating something out of what somebody else has already created. We have the other group who are leveraging on the creativities of somebody else. They are not creating anything, but they are leveraging on what people are creating. How? They are investing on the creativities of somebody else, and they are making a living out of it. If you are a creator, like how I've just explained, like how God created you, the question you need to ask yourself today is that, what are you here to create? In other words, what is your purpose for being here? So what are you here to do? What is your purpose here? What are you here to create? Until you find an answer, a genuine and honest answer to this, until you find an answer to this, you will not own your life. And not owning your life means you are not going to be in charge of your time. You will never be able to decide when you want to sleep and when you want to wake up, because your bosses will always be on your neck. Your organizations will always be on your neck. They will be determined. There is a kind of works people are doing to the point where their parents can even die and they can't come to the funeral because olusu just 1 minute of the work. Ojaya jumana 1 month, 2 weeks. Ojaya jumana 1 week. Okwa ebia onyasa jumani bim. I'm not condemning working. That's not what I'm doing. I am saying that, listen to the end. I am saying that own your life. Owning your life, identifying what you came here to create is the goal for you. Is the goal for you. That is what you have to look at. If you have not yet achieved that goal of owning your life completely, it doesn't stop it from being a goal. Because this earth is very allergic to people who are not creating. It's for creative person, full stop. So those who are making it is what I've told you. Those who are making it are people who are creating. It's either you are creating or you are creating something from what somebody else has already created, or you are leveraging on the creativities of somebody else. 3, you must be in one of these categories. Whether you like it or not, all the people that we have on this planet Earth, because we are all creators, God created us to be creators. People are using people to help them create. So a young man will grow, go to school, somebody will pick that young man into his business. That person will be used. I'm using the word used intentionally. That person will be used by this owner of the company who created that job. He will use this new person that he has brought to make his creativity big, to make his business go on, to make whatever he is creating bigger. You that you are there, you this young man that you are being used, it is your role to also learn so that you can also gain the potential to go and create your own. Then you also go and use somebody who is also just coming from school. So you get used, then you also go and use somebody. Those who are suffering are those who don't know where they are going. They don't know any plan for themselves. They don't know what they came here to create. So they get used here. They will stop this work. Then they will get themselves used by this person. They will stop this work. Then they will go and get themselves used again. But so they are just running in the middle, getting used by everybody. They will use and use and use and use and use. I know that they 65 years, I say go on retirement. Then they will pay you pension. 65 years. You see, we have used you enough. Go on retirement. We will pay you pension. Then the money too won't come unless you if you are in Ghana here, unless you sit in your wheelchair, then a good Samaritan will push you to Senate office to go and get your money. And also a quite big problem. So if you are not creating, this world is not for you. That is what I'm trying to tell you. If you are not ready to create, this world is not for you. How can you know what you came here to create? In other words, how would you know your purpose why you are here? Because once you find purpose, everything will begin to align. Once you find purpose, it's not every work that you go and do. Once you find purpose, you know where, you have a clear picture of what you came here to do. And because of that clear picture that you have, you can predict who you will be in the future. If you have that prediction in your mind, it's not every woman that you propose to marry. So by finding purpose, your relationship can be defined. Your mind can be defined. Your emotions can be defined. If you find purpose, it's not everything that people will do or people will say to you and they may throw you off. Perceptions of people, comments from people across flying out, they don't change your decision. How would you know your purpose on this earth? How you will identify that? Wait for me in the next video.